all them goddamn excuses as to why she ain't want to fucking link up with you yet. And your dumb ass still trying to chase the stupid ass bitch. Meanwhile, you got other women that want to see you and add value to your life and want to be with you. But your nappy-headed ass keep on chasing this stupid ass bitch like a fucking idiot. Like, why? She ain't doing nothing for you, but just showing you that she just like the rest of these hoes. Playing her.
You could only pick 2 in a man out of these 8 traits. What 2 would you pick?
Okay. Protective and loyal.
Why protective 100%. And loyal?
Because I'm a woman and I need a man. Very man. Protective.
So you would pass up on tall, attractive,
yeah, totally.
Wealthy?
I love mental, of course, but it's not the most important things. Your face and your physical or your money, for me, is not very important. I see your soul.
I'm going to just be honest. We tired of crying in the shower. We tired of crying in the car. That's aggravating. Look at my man shaking his head. Yeah, look, the shower. The shower is my crying spot, bro. Because we can't cry to y'all.
No, you're definitely right, though. I think as women, we do need to do better when it comes to our men and making sure that we mentally take care of them. But we also need to be mentally taken care of as well. And when I say this, I mean, for my man,
sis, that wasn't about us.
Why they do that, bro? Why they do that, bro? Why they do that?
No, listen, it comes back around. Listen what I'm saying.
Can't never just be about us. Can't never be about us.
Man, this is the Nothing But the Truth live podcast.
And a lot of these modern women, you know, they want men to continue to audition for a role that, quite frankly, Chad and Tyrone didn't even have to try out for. Chad and Tyrone, y'all know those actors and actresses, they don't even have to show up to the audition. They already got the part. That's what's happening with a lot of these Chads and Tyrones. They don't even have to audition. You got the part. Sold. He don't put no energy into it, but then you got Chad and Tyrone over here. You just give it up. A man's gonna find out about that. And when he finds out about that, how do you think that's gonna make him feel? Not very good.
So you are dating the worst parts of yourself.
Yep. But
once you begin to heal and address the things that's wrong with you, you will start to be a better picker. But you choose it wrong because you're dating from the point of your trauma. You're not dating from the point of your healing.
Because even though I dated wrong, navigated in those spaces, I was in toxic situations, you heal from that.
Pain ain't the only way to learn. You better tell God, like, I don't want to learn through pain anymore.
I agree with you, but
science is not the only way to learn. And if you keep bouncing from man to man, letting them hurt you, and they leaving residual damage, by the time you find the right man, you gonna be the wrong woman.
Like, what happened to this conversation? Sincerely, we as men do not talk about being a gentleman anymore. We don't. People will say, oh, chivalry is... I don't believe that chivalry is... I believe that the effort is not going matched. Right? I believe that we as men have become so entitled to women that we are no longer putting forth the effort to do what it takes in order to obtain women or in order to court women. And the response is usually, oh, well, they putting themselves out there. They this, that, and the third. Listen, bro, listen. The reason why I get so irritated with these conversations is because a lot of times I hear men using women not being quote unquote feminine enough as an excuse to not be a man.
You know, a lot of these modern women really don't understand that men are seeing the same thing over and over again. When I date this woman, it don't really matter if you're black, white, Hispanic. Men are seeing the same thing. And quite frankly, you're seeing it across different continents. You're seeing it in Asia. You're seeing it in Australia. You're seeing it here in the US. Might be seeing it in Canada. You're seeing it in South America. It doesn't really matter. In certain sects and portions of wherever region you're in, there's a certain agenda that is being pushed where these modern women are acting a certain way Men are seeing that and saying, oh, I know where this is about to go. I'm out.
5 day giveaways, he a broke nigga. Number one, definitely a broke nigga if he uses Cash App Borrow. If you out shopping with Bay and he don't like that card at they register, if y'all done made a gas run together and this man done put 10 in the tank, that is not his first time doing that. That is not his last time doing that. Any nigga that say "fo now," you ain't seen that man eat all day, so you ask him if he hungry at the end of the day, and that nigga still say, "Nah, I'm straight." He done snuck 5 bags of chips. That nigga is starving. Every day that you check on that man and ask him what he's doing, he say he chilling. Chilling, that means nothing. What CEO is chilling? Be with a bum if you want to, but not I. Follow for more tips from a bad bitch who doesn't date bums.
Who wants to be with a man that's going to ignore them when they need them the most? Who? Nobody. You're setting yourself up for failure. What if you really do need him, or you really do need his financial help, or you get into a situation where you need him to help you and he just ignores you? You're going to feel stupid. You know, like, this man likes you enough to roll around on the mattress with you, but he can't even give you no money for A, B, C, and D. Okay? That don't make no sense. So, stop letting these guys get to date 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever, be seen out in public with you, up their status, have you as arm candy when they ain't even bought you nothing yet, invested in you at all, doesn't like you enough to meet your standards. Stop dealing with them. Okay? Because y'all are falling right into the trap of just being temporary, you know, arm candy and gotten nothing in return but some free food. So don't do it anymore.
You know, a lot of these modern women, what they don't understand is, because they're going to continue to ask, how come good men don't talk to them? How come good men don't give them the time of day? Is because y'all continue to try to make men compete, and they've already proven themselves. A lot of these guys that you have in the friend zone, they've already proven themselves many times over, but you still got them out here. Oh, well, you know, what you did last week didn't count. What you did 3 months ago didn't count. You know, I've got a new roster, you guys. Just keep on competing and maybe somebody would win. Lucky me. No, you're not that special.
Happy wife, happy life is true. And the reason it's true is because if the wife is unhappy, everyone's miserable because she'll make sure of it. But if the man's unhappy, everyone else can be happy. He'll suffer. He'll sit with no. He'll go to work every day. Yeah. He won't see his friends. He'll be miserable. He'll be depressed. He'll still pay the bills. He'll still pay the taxes, and everyone else gets to be happy. Men are good at suffering. Women are spiteful sufferers.
Happy wife, happy life became a thing because everybody knows that when women are unhappy, when something's going wrong and they're unhappy, they torture everybody. We do, right? And I'm putting myself in this, right? Because I'm a woman, right? So I have to own that there's a part of me does this, right? Hormonally, all of it. I'm just like, I am not a good sufferer either, right? I'm just not.
You see why I like riding? Like, imagine looking down at a nigga who did you dirty, but he got some good. You just want to take it out on him, and it's just like, you gotta look at him. Like, you gotta look at him. Like, I'm about to show you something. You want to play with me? Why? You can just get on there. You gotta keep your squeeze while you getting on there. It's hard to enter this. You feel me? Keep that squeeze while you get on there. Then open that up. Then when you, it's like every time you go down, you're supposed to squeeze your. Then when you up, release, squeeze, and then that's when you get into it. Start wilding his up. Grab that neck and just be like, you done playing with me? You done playing with me? I'm gonna hit you with the yo, chill, you done playing with me? Let me hear you say it. You done playing with me? That's what the I thought, nigga.
And a lot of these modern women are wanting men to yearn. They're wanting men to chase. They're wanting men to pursue. But in today's, the way it happens in today's dating, that puts you as the weaker vessel because, you know, I'm the prize, right? you chase me, you want me, show me that you want me. I've already proved myself by the fact that you want me, even though I haven't done anything. The fact that you want me means I'm more valuable in this relationship. And that's what a lot of modern women are doing. So when a man steps back and says, okay, well, if you're not going to reciprocate and you're going to think that you all that, I'm just going to go ahead and go the other way. I'm going to go a different direction. Now you're stunned and you're talking about men aren't men anymore.
This one right here about to hurt a couple feelings.
Oh, really? All right, let's hear it.
If you see an older man with a younger woman, that's the age that he can mentally relate to.
Man, get out of here. Y'all trying to shame older dudes because you can't compete with the newer model. But since you want to go there, let's flip it. And this one really gonna hurt some feelings. If you see a woman dating a man with money, that's not love. That's how bad she's wrecked her life. The bigger the bag, the bigger the baggage. Women who got it together don't need a rich man to clean up their mess. But do you, queen? Tell us more about maturity from the passenger seat of someone else's success.
So I just found out that I'm not hot. And this was based on a really humbling experience where I'm trying to get 4 men together to help me move a really heavy object from point A to point B. Not a far point A to point B either. And I can't do it. It can't be done. I'm in hell. I've tried for days, texting every man I know. Can you please come help me move this heavy thing? It's a piece of granite, by the way. I think we can use that as a gauge. Number 1, can you get a group of men to help you move a heavy object from point A to point B? Number 2, how far can you get them to move it? Because what I need is a piece of granite moved about 15 feet. Cannot gather 4 men to do that. Oh, I can't. I'm going to be hung over that day. Oh, I can't. Football is on. Wah. Number 1, they don't make men like they used to. Because how come nobody wants to be helpful? Little helpless old me? You want me to pick up the granite slab? Why? You're not being helpful. Number 2, I need to level up.
I'm sorry, but this is not telling of how hot you are. This is telling of how many men that you've placed in your friend zone. And it sounds like they all exited themselves without you even realizing. Because if you think that men are just going to give all of that effort, all of that time just because you're attractive and you're literally just sitting there and you're not reciprocating anything back, they are over that. They would rather have a true friend that they're putting effort towards, or they'd rather have somebody that's wanting to be in a real relationship with them. It's that simple. Stop trying to expect things from men when you're giving them literally nothing back.
So many of these modern women, they want a man that's passionate about them. They want a man that shows an intense longing and a desire. An intense longing and a desire for them. And men are saying, after what I just saw, no. You ain't got nothing else to desire. You didn't show it all. Absolutely not.
A real nigga, not you. Because he bought her, me, and him, and offered to buy you a drink. You turned it down. And you wanna be cheap. You wanna be cheap. Don't come to Vegas and be cheap. Take your home and take care of your kids. How about that? You should be at home taking care of your kids. How about that? You started me the up and I'm about to finish this. How about that? The fuck out of here. He's a real nigga, you ain't. Take your ass home and take care of all the fucking kids you got. You shouldn't even be here.
Again, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't come off like weird or anything.
No, you're good.
But I was just saying some facts from my fiance's dad's family. That's their whole family. But yeah, so it's still clearing up over there in Brazil right now. But it's got.
If you're able to buy me a car,
all right, we're starting off a little rocky.
then that's somebody who's having their stuff together, right? If you can buy me a car, not mentally and emotionally. Yeah, right.
I think you should pay more attention to the young lady in the background. She's actually the one speaking some sense, but let's continue.
Not saying I can't buy my own car. I can, right?
No one said anything about you not being able to afford your own car. Where the did you get that?
But I'm saying if you're able to buy me a car,
Yeah.
and it's not an issue, and it's not a threat to your life or to your well-being or to your finances,
Yeah.
then you're an eligible bachelor for me.
It makes perfect sense as to why you're single. When the did a car become a reasonable prerequisite to dating?
Okay. All right. What type of? We talking like Chrysler? You know, a little Honda?
No, we're talking about a luxury vehicle.
Luxury. All right.
Yes,
Damn.
we're past that, honey. I'm grown.
So not only is it an unrealistic ask, it also has to be a luxury vehicle. Not to mention, you said that the reason it has to be luxury is because you're grown, which would also imply that people that don't drive luxury cars are immature. I don't get it. Boy, I swear you hoes are losing your mind out here. Who raised you hoes?
If I'm buying myself a luxury car.
Lexus counts as luxury?
Yes, Lexus counts luxury.
Okay, she's reasonable.
Lincoln, a Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Luxury.
Okay, yeah, okay. A little bit of maybe like a 2020 Cadillac.
No, like a 2020.
That was a good year.
If you're
Fellas, we could say a lot. We really could. But you know what? Allow Father time to show her what reality is for her. That's exactly why she's single now. But don't mind me, you know, I'm just a normal guy. Y'all keep the change.
You know, a lot of these modern women are saying that a lot of men are emotionally unavailable now, right? But I don't think that's, I feel like you have to look at it, you know, from different angles, right? Because you're saying that men are emotionally unavailable, but maybe we can say emotionally pulling back, emotionally cautious, emotionally reserved, in the sense that I'm looking and I'm seeing, and I'm not 100% sure if I want to expend my emotional energy on what it looks like is about to happen.
With these to your chest. Listen, you want at SeaWorld, be my. They were in cake throwing, but you have the baby strapped to your chest. You couldn't keep the young hoe contained for one day. This little boy was more concerned about your child in that moment than you were as a mother. And per usual, you go to the comment section and what do you see? The Young Ho Committee. They were out in support. And listen, while I can understand that you probably needed a night out or a day out at SeaWorld, you couldn't get a babysitter and just leave the baby home and go somewhere and get that out your system? That would have been better. That would have made more sense.
My problem is that I think chivalry needs to be applied to everything in life.
I don't think that's someone's actual problem at all. I think they just don't understand what chivalry actually means.
For example, say a guy and a girl at the stoplight in their cars, right? If the guy clearly sees it's a girl in their car, like I'm just a girl, he needs to let her go first. I don't care who pulled up first. Am I wrong for that? Am I delusional? Because
I would say yes.
like I'm not. Like I literally like will be in my car and I'm like, go you man.
I think one of the biggest problems that we are currently facing in this world is a lack of education, because there seems to be an awful lot of individuals that keep using certain words without any actual concept of what they mean. Because chivalry, depending on the time period in which you're referring to it being used, can have multiple different meanings. However, in the modern time, it normally refers to the common courtesies that a man would show to a woman, such as opening a door. But there are some individuals out there that seem to think that chivalry means they are entitled to certain privileges simply because they are a woman. That has nothing to do with chivalry. That is someone's own sense of entitlement.
And, you know, you can sit up here and say, oh, you know, is there a man that's willing to help? Is there a man that's willing to, kind of show that chivalry and stuff like that? But I think a bigger question you should probably be asking, and maybe it's probably a bigger problem, is, am I willing to give back? Am I willing to be feminine? Am I willing to nurture? Am I willing to put in effort, right? Am I willing to say, okay, I appreciate what you're doing? A lot of women think that chivalry is only one-sided, and, you know, a man is only supposed to do certain things, right? But let's look at your version of chivalry. What is it that you do? And then when we start asking those questions, we come right back on to the question that men be asking women, modern women, and they get upset. What do you bring to the table? What is it that you can do? How is it when I'm supporting you? How is it that you can support me? How can you support a family? Do you want to support a family? What type of person are you? And that's usually when modern women crash out and they don't want to answer those type of questions.
We are now living in a world where women are objectifying men, which is crazy because women have been complaining for years about men objectifying them. And it's like your solution is to do the same thing back? What is that teaching them? I just saw a TikTok a couple days ago of this poor man who wore sweatpants to an airport, like you do, and there was a woman filming him. In what world is that okay? And the comment section was filled with women being like, let's see the gray sweats, let's see it, let's see what's there. What are you doing? What are you doing? Where's the line of mutual respect? How can you ask for respect from them if you're not willing to do the same? How does that make sense to you? It just makes me feel so ashamed that there are women out there that have so little respect for men, because then it makes the rest of us look bad. If I ever in my life make a man feel uncomfortable, that says everything about me and my character, and I would never, ever stand for that. You can't make this up, dude.
The reason that men tend to hate the women they are in a relationship with is because she tends to be the only one who is challenging him. She tends to be the only one who is asking him to grow as a person, and he is going to resent you for that. And this is a small part, but a part of why men will leave the woman who helps to build him up and change him into a better man, because he hates you, because you're the one who made him go through all of that. You're the one who didn't think he was good enough the way that he was. You are the one who didn't accept his behavior, and he hates that. He hates that he wasn't able to be whoever he is around you. And this isn't your fault, but you know, when men go out into the world, they are largely unchallenged. You know, their friends have no problem with the jokes that they make, or maybe they mask at work, or maybe they're nicer to other people than they are to you, or the women that they meet are pick-me's, or they fawn, you know, whatever it is. The woman that he spends the most time with is the woman that is going to see who he truly is. And if you ask him to change, he is not going to like you.
So the other day I went to a steakhouse for a friend's birthday, and she ordered a steak, and the waitress goes, "How do you want your cow cooked?" And I'm like, that's a weird way to order it, but whatever. So she asked my friend, "How do you want your cow cooked?" My friend says, "I want it medium rare," or something like that. And so then I wasn't in the mood for a steak. I wanted a hamburger. I'd been craving a hamburger. So I order, you know, the cheeseburger. And she goes, "How do you want your cow cooked?" And I kind of like awkwardly look at my friend, because I was like, I feel really embarrassed. Do I point out that it's not cow? Like, hamburger is a pig. Everyone knows ham comes from pig. So I joked back. I was like, well, I want my pig cooked, well done. You're not supposed to eat pork like uncooked. Everybody knows that. That's why it's always been super weird to me that people will get like red in the middle on their burgers. And so she looks back at me and she goes, "You mean your cow?" And I'm like, I don't know how to have this conversation right now. Like, I'm not a teacher. I don't know how to educate you kindly. And I was like, sure, my cow. But it was so bizarre. I'm like, how do you not know? It's literally in the name. It's a hamburger. There's no hope for the world.
I'm not wrong for thinking this chick is crazy being married, right?
What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
I'm Jazz.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Dior.
you.
Where you from?
I'm from Texas.
Texas?
Yeah.
What part? Houston?
Hell no.
Hell no. You said hell no. You don't like Houston?
I'm just not from Houston.
Nah. You look amazing.
Oh, thank you.
You live out here?
Huh?
You live out here?
No, with my sister.
You have Instagram I can get?
I can't. My
Why?
husband will whoop my ass. I'm married.
You got a husband?
I'm married.
Where your ring at?
Huh?
Where your ring
I
at?
took it off. I don't need to wear it.
You took it off.
I took it off.
Why you took your ring off?
I'm on vacation. Why do I need to wear a ring on vacation?
Yo, there's no way you gonna tell me this is a good wife right here. Not only is she entertaining dude, but she shook his hand, giving him the time of day. Like, for me, real wives don't play that, bro. They like leave people on red in person. They straight up ignore them, and if it gets to that point, yo, leave me alone before I scream, or I'm married, leave me alone. Like, they just walk away from the situation. They don't entertain at all. This chick telling him where she lives, all this she entertaining them, and then he asks for her IG, and she's like, nah, my husband will whoop my. I mean, if your husband FaceTimes you and find out you're not wearing your ring, he's not gonna whoop your. Cause that's the next thing. He was like, yo, you not wearing no ring? She's like, nah, man, I'm on vacation. I took it off. Like, I'm not gonna wear my ring on vacation. Like, you're not gonna represent that you married on vacation? Like, nah, when I'm on vacation, I'm not married no more. Like, this is the type of chick this is. Like, maybe he wasn't that dude, but guaranteed if the right dude came along, her type of dude that looked the way she wanted him to look and be how she wanted him to be, oh yeah, she not married. Nah, we good. I'm on vacation. I could do what I want. Then I go back home to my husband. These are the chicks you gotta watch out for. I can't believe she's even married. Her husband must not be that kind of dude with good discernment. Hell no. Like he said, oh, you look good. That's it. Good time, not a long time. You do not marry good time, but not a long time. This is just a fact. You leave them chicks in the streets, bro.
How old are you?
35.
36.
I just turned 35 actually.
That's her birthday today. How long have you been together?
Since I'm 16, so
20 years.
yeah.
20 years? Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
How do you even keep a relationship together for that long?
I mean,
Consistency, and we got to make it happen for us and also for our family.
communication. We have 3 kids together.
You have 3 children? Yeah.
Yes.
And been married for like 13 years. Wait, so you're married too? Yeah. 13 years married. Sir. Did you guys meet in America?
No,
friends. We made in France. But why do you think so many couples struggle to make it work? Go ahead.
They quit too easily, I guess. Like they
don't like to fight.
Yeah.
It's I mean we got one thing we say: love is bigger than anything, and also you got to, let's say, love is like kind of faith for us.
It's not easy, but you have to work for it. You know,
Yeah.
It's not easy. You know, you have to communicate it a lot.
Yeah. So what was the hardest challenge that you faced in the last 20 years of being together?
Whew, a lot of challenges.
A lot. The
Distance,
too.
long distance.
Long
kids.
distance, because we have to deal for 2 years. 2 years. I've been in the US and she was back in France, and without my daughter and her, so that was a challenge. And there was no infidelity or
Not from
anything
my
that
side.
you faced?
Not from me. No.
Same, man. Same.
I don't. Why?
It's not necessary. It's not important.
And you know, modern women they're asking, how come good men kind of stop engaging with them, right? But you have to understand that, you know, the kind of man you say you want. So the kind of man, well, I want a man like this, and this. And the man comes up in front of you, and you let the man go, right? And you let Chad and Tyrone play in your face. And then a couple of days later, you want the good man to show up and rescue you. You want the good man to be a shoulder to cry on. What? Oh, well, you should allow me to do that in each and every situation. No, I'm a good guy. I'm not a doormat.